Getting started with Techsmith Relay Self-Hosted as a student. Step 1 is to go to the website https://relay.miracosta.edu. This screen will appear. Log in with your Miracosta College login and passwords. This is the same login you use for Surf as well as Blackboard. When you're logged into the system, step 2 would be to enter your Google account for YouTube. So you're going to click on YouTube right here, and it will come up on this page. You're going to click on the Authenticate with YouTube, and now you can put in your Google account. If you don't have a Google account, before you complete this step, you can go out here to www.youtube.com and then click on Sign In, click on Create Account, and follow the steps to create an account and then create a YouTube channel. But I already have one, so I'm going to continue on. And I'm going to put mine in. Okay, and then I'm going to put in my password and then sign in. When the screen comes up, allow the offline access, and if you are successful in logging into YouTube, you have a YouTube account, you will get the account credentials have been successfully tested and this green bar here. Then you are ready to go. Make sure that your video is set to public so that your teacher can see it. You could also go with unlisted. If you go with unlisted, you will be required to give your teacher a URL to that video. Do not select private, or else you'll have to manually put your teacher's information in. So you either want to go with public or unlisted. Okay, I'm going to stay with public here and click on Save. Now you're ready to return back to the home screen and then go to Dashboard. Step 3 would be to download the software. If you are at home, you can download it for free. It's right here on download. There are several flavors of it. There is for Windows as well as Mac. You can also put it on the USB stick, and there's a couple other for your iOS device and Android. However, most of you will want to use one of these three here depending on what type of computer you have. You click on it, you download the software, and then you install it. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the next step. Step 4 is to now launch the software from your desktop. So if you're in a lab that has the software, you can just go ahead and skip step 3 since you don't need to download it. However, if you're at home, download it first. Once you have the software, then you're going to look for this icon on your desktop and launch it. It's going to come up on the screen as so here. And you're going to use your Miracosta College login and password again, same one as Blackboard and Serve, to log in. If you're in a lab, don't click Remember Me. At home, go ahead. But make sure that you are clicked on the presenter. You log in yourself, don't log in as guest. Presenter, Surf ID, password, and then click on Login. When you are logged in successfully, your login ID will show up here as well as the status. Now you're ready to record. So the next step here would be to select a profile. You would want caption and publish to YouTube. And you can title your presentation. I'm going to say my presentation. And you're required to put a description in. So you can put anything you'd like in there. Okay. And then you're going to click on record. Before you start recording, if you just wanted to double check, you can click on audio and you can make sure that your microphone is working and that you selected the correct microphone. Notice I have two here because I'm using my Logitech USB headset. So make sure that's there. If you have a webcam for some reason, you can go through the tools in there as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and record. I have two screens here on my computer, but I am going to go ahead and record this particular one. If you have one screen, you're just going to get that, and it's going to start showing up, And here we are. I'm moving certain things around in here. And I'm now recording everything that's happening on my screen. When I am done recording, here's the recording bar, I can pause it. And then I could resume, pick up again, and start moving things around and open any application that's on your desktop. Again, it is recording everything that is on your desktop. When I'm done to stop, I'm going to click the stop button there, the square. And now I can play the video. And here we are. I'm moving certain things around going on my screen. And I'm now recording everything that's happening on my screen. Okay. If you need to trim it because you started maybe coughed at the beginning and maybe coughed at the end or something, you can trim it. You can come here. You could you can play it and say, "Ooh, and here we are. I'm moving certain things around in here." 3 seconds there. You put a beginning cut, and then here at the end, you on your desktop. I want to cut this last bit right there. The end cut. So let me put that beginning cut back in there. And then as you saw there, I can cancel the trim and take it off. So you go to where you want there, you go to where you want here, and it's only going to publish the area in the middle of the gray part. So you want to play with that in here. And then if you're happy with it, because you can go back here and because it's going to start right at that point right there. If you're happy with that, then you can go ahead and click on Submit. It will connect to the server and it will upload. It's uploading in the background, so do not close. If you're at home, do not shut off your internet. Let it run for a little while after, like for instance, get up, get some coffee, let your computer run. That way the video, especially the longer it is, the more time it's going to need to upload. So let it go, let it upload. And you're done with this step. So I'm going to go ahead and log out here. As a student, you don't have your email addresses within Techsmith Relay. So what's going to happen is you're going to have to log into the system to see what the steps are, where it is within your process, the process as it goes through the system. So when I log in again, I'm going to go to relay.miracosta.edu, which will bring us to this Techsmith Relay self-hosted website. And I'm going to log in. And now I can see that I had a presentation. And if I click on it, see how it's a recent presentation? So I'm going to click on my presentation. And I can see where it is in the cycle. Now, this presentation has gone into the system and it's still processing, so it's not ready for me to review yet. It will stop because what Techsmith Relay does is caption your presentation, so you will have to return to that. So give it a little while and then come back to the system here so that you can review the captions and approve it. Alright, I've waited a little while now and I'm back actually at the main screen when you first log into Techsmith Relay. Okay, notice how things have changed now. On here, it says here presentations held for caption editing. My presentation, that's exactly what I wanted to see next. So I'm going to click on my presentation either from here or here. And if you see this message, it means you need to install Silverlight, so I will take care of that here. Okay, I'm going to click on my presentation again, and this time it came up after I installed Silverlight on my computer, so if you see that, and make sure you install that. And this will come up, you will see your presentation and around in here, captions and I'm now recording everything that's happening. Now, you're going to go through, if your instructor has required you, you're going to go through and edit the captions. The captions are pretty easy. You can listen around in here with it, and you come up here and say, this is my presentation. And as you're listening along, things around in here, play your presentation, and it'll go right to the next caption, and you can change anything here that is wrong. The more you use TechsmithRelay, Relay, the more the captions will be actual real captions. So the first ones are usually pretty laughable, but then as you go along, they do get better once you train this program. When you are done working with your captions, or if you're not required to do captions by your instructor, then click on Preview and Submit at the top. See that tab, Preview and Submit, and then you're going to come down here and select Publish. Now the presentation will start moving further through the system, and when it is complete, it will actually publish directly to your YouTube account. You will have to return either back here to Techsmith Relay to get that published location, or log into your YouTube account directly and get that published location as well to get that URL for your instructor. The YouTube publish can take a while, so I'm back here at the relay.miracosta.edu screen to log in again and check to get my URL I can send to my instructor. And I am now logged on to the system after typing my login and password correctly. And I click on my presentation down here, and I come down and I'll see here there's a link to view the YouTube. So I can click on that, which will actually
around
open
in here,
in YouTube.
And I'm now recording everything that's happening on my screen.
And then I can come down here and click on the share, and I can grab this URL. This is the one you're going to give to your instructor. You can copy it, put it into Blackboard. You can email it to your instructor, however your instructor would like the video. So that's where your URL. If you have to go into YouTube like I am out here, you can also go that direction. Sometimes YouTube will actually email you at your Gmail address and tell you, hey, you got a new video that you did. Congratulations. So you can click, once you log into YouTube, you can click on your head, click on Creator Studio, and it'll usually be that first presentation right there. You can click
around
on it
in here,
and
I'm now recording
so
everything that's happening on my screen.
From
when I am done recording, here's the recording bar. I can pause.